I want to make this video kind of quick. Hopefully I don't take too long, but I really want to talk about Dragon Ball Super, right? I love Dragon Ball. I love me some Dragon Ball. I love Dragon Ball, but here's the thing. I don't love the fandom. The fandom is ass. Vendetta, what do you mean? Listen, Dragon Ball Super is in a state to where they can literally do anything, whether it be good or bad. And there'll be a more large group of bad apples complaining about it than a group of wonderful oranges talking about how much they love it. And I'm not saying Dragon Ball Super doesn't have its flaws, because God, you know how many flaws Dragon Ball Super has, especially the anime. But it's certain things that the show and the series does that gets a lot of hate that doesn't deserve it. For example, Black Frieza. I never thought I'd be even saying a name such as that one. Black Frieza. You know Frieza. The one that calls everyone he sees a monkey. He got a new form in the manga. If you didn't look at the manga, the arc ended with Granola and Gas. Gas is fighting whoop-de-whoop. He gets back up again. It's like Gas is almost immortal, right? It's like no matter what, he's gonna keep getting stronger. But he looks like a zombie, whatever. So Frieza shows up at the end of the arc, right? He shows up. Gas is there. You know, everyone's surprised. Frieza, what's he doing here? Oh, Vegeta, what is Frieza doing here? Right? And Frieza's like, okay. He looks at Gas. He's like, okay, who might this be? Gas charges at him, talking about, I'm gonna kill you. Mind you, Gas is the strongest in the universe. Frieza pulls up, right? He charges at Gas. Fist through the stomach. And Goku and Vegeta like, hold on, wait a minute. We were fighting this since he looked like the picture presentation of health. He looks like a zombie now, but he's still stronger than us at our maximum, right? How did Frieza just pull up here in his final form and one-shot this dude, right? And Frieza kills Elec, Gas's older brother. Right, because Gas is, Elec is, I hate Elec, you're going, and Gas, I know, you and me, we had beef. I didn't like you at all. You were one of the most bland villains ever. It's like a white lady in her 60s trying to cook mac and cheese. Like, it was so bad. It was horrible. But the way your brother did you, I kind of feel a little bad. It doesn't excuse the fact that you were a trash villain, but that's besides the point. So Goku and Vegeta are like, how is he so strong? So Frieza's like, well, let me show you my newfound power. And he transforms into Black Frieza, a step above Golden Frieza. He one-shots Goku and Vegeta. And before y'all say, oh, but they weren't healed. Yes, they were. They got healed before they got one-shotted. So that was Goku and Vegeta at their maximum potential. They were in their strongest forms and got blitzed and one-shotted, right? And Frieza then further explains how he got the power. He's like, oh, I ran into a chamber where time and space flows differently. And so I was in there for 10 days. 10 days in the real world is 10 years in there. So Frieza trained for 10 years. Right? So normally you would think to yourself, okay, that's a good enough reason for why Frieza's so strong. What does the Dragon Ball community do? Frieza again? It doesn't make any sense. How did he get so strong in such little amount of time? Let's start off with Frieza again, right? Because I know a lot of people are tired of seeing Frieza. It's okay if you're tired of seeing Frieza. I would get tired of seeing the same villain too if it was someone I didn't like. If you're one of those people that don't care for Frieza and you're like, oh, why Frieza again? That's cool. That's perfectly fine. As long as you understand that him showing up made sense, considering the fact that the whole arc was centered around Frieza and the things that he's done to other people, then you're good. But the people that are like, Frieza showing up makes no sense. You don't understand how many people I heard say Frieza showing up makes no sense. Again, I get if you don't like Frieza being here, it's cool. But it makes sense. If the arc is centered around him, you would think to yourself, Frieza has to show up at some moment in time. Especially since so many people in this arc want revenge on Frieza, he has to show up. He has to pull up. And he did. Now imagine if Frieza didn't pull up in this arc. People would lose their shit. So we just sat here for however many months and Frieza didn't show up and we get no this, that, and the third. This arc is trash. This arc still wasn't the best arc out there, I'll give you that. But the ending was very good in my opinion. Like it was wrapped up very nicely. Another thing. Why does Frieza keep transforming? Oh my gosh, Dragon Ball does the same thing. Oh, they keep transforming, keep transforming. Dragon Ball as a series is based around transformations. Oh my god, it's nothing new. They've been doing this since Z. They've been doing this since Z and before. They've been doing this since Dragon Ball. Bro, for people who are complaining about Dragon Ball Z keep doing transformations, okay. What if Dragon Ball just dropped transformations? Y'all would be upset. When I imagine them getting another form. When's the next one? When's the next one? Because remember, you guys have to keep in mind too. You can't really say, oh, Dragon Ball every arc is a new transformation. It's a new transformation. Okay, you got Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Blue back to back, right? Again, Dragon Ball Super and Dragon Ball Z, they both have Battle of Gods and Resurrection F, right? So realistically, we should be counting those two movies as Z movies and a part of the Z canon. Why am I bringing this up? Let me explain. Those two forms came out when? 2015, right? 2015, 2013. We didn't get a new Super Saiyan transformation in 3 years after that. Or a new transformation, period. We didn't get a new transformation 3 years after that. So for people to sit down and be like, oh, Dragon Ball is just transformation. We didn't get any new transformation in 3 years from the series. So it's not like, oh, every 2 seconds is a new transformation. Whatever, okay? Now, in terms of Frieza, with Frieza, it's not that he continues to transform. It's just that you guys see him in so many different forms. It's like, oh, it feels like he's just able to keep transforming. Frieza from his first form to his third form are all like de-evolutions of himself. So I need you guys to understand that, because this is me bringing you out of school real quick. Those forms are technically not natural. When the Frieza race transforms, they customize literally all of their transformations. That's why you see Cooler's final form looks different from, or actually, what is Cooler's form? That's his final form, right? That's not really his actual form. So that's like an extra form he made up. So let's scratch that. Cooler in his other forms, if we ever got a first and second form from him, would probably look different from what Frieza has going on. You see what I'm saying? The only reason why, for example, Frost in his transformations look similar to Frieza is because he is Frieza from a different universe. But anyway, Frieza from his first, second, and third form are all made up. They're just made to suppress his power. That's also why Frieza has to get another form, because he's not going back into those other forms. I don't know if you noticed, but everywhere Frieza goes now, he's in his final form. There's no reason for him to go into his first form anymore. No reason at all. Who is he dealing with? He sees the competition out there. He sees the threats out there. It would make no sense for him to stay in his first form. It's useless. It makes no sense. That's why Frieza has to keep getting new forms. Frieza only had one new form. His golden form, which he had for long. If you've seen, alright, look at this. There's no way you expect someone to train for 10 years and expect nothing from them. Just a power boost. You expect them not to get a new form in Dragon Ball after 10 years? Are you crazy? Goku got Super Saiyan 3 in 7. In 7. 7 years of training, he got Super Saiyan 3. Frieza, 10 years. Remember what Frieza did with 4 months of training? He was smacking Goku. His only problem was he needed some more time to train the form. 4 months. And Frieza went from Namek Saga to Resurrection F in terms of strength. So 10 years? Years? There should be no complaint as to why Frieza is able to one-shot Goku and Vegeta in the end of the arc. It doesn't matter. Yes, at their full strength too. It doesn't matter. 10 years is crazy. Goku and Vegeta, of consistent training with no breaks, has not hopped into the time chamber and trained for 10 years. Go back to the Cell Saga. The most they trained was for like what, a year? In the time chamber, they never trained beyond a year or two. 2 is max. They've never went to 10. So for Frieza to do that, come out with a new form and Storm Goku Vegeta, and for people to complain is ridiculous. How does that not make sense? Read the story. Go back to Z and read. It all makes sense. And you should know it's established already that Frieza's race, their potential, or at least in Frieza's regard, because Frieza is the prodigy of his race. He's a mutation. Frieza's a mutation of his race. Go back to Z. Go to the manga. Go search it up. It's there. Frieza is a mutation of his race. They already established what his potential is like if he trained. Frieza was born with a power level in his first form of 500,000, and that's not even natural. So he was really born with a power level of 1,200,000. Without training. And you're confused as to why Frieza's that strong after 10 years of training? I don't get it. Dragon Ball can literally do anything story-wise. As soon as they give you a lick of story that makes sense, you always got a nitpick. There's so like, I get Dragon Ball has its flaws, but not everything deserves to be nitpicked at. You know what I'm saying? Man. Also, you gotta understand too, for people also complaining as to why Frieza let Goku and Vegeta live, Frieza is clearly not focused on them, at least for the moment. At the end of the arc, he said he came to that planet for a different person, a different goal. Frieza, this is just speculation time now, because I'm gonna wrap this video up. But Frieza's after Beerus. If you pay attention to the manga or at least the anime where they clearly show how Frieza looks at Beerus, he's in the gods in general. He's sick of it. Frieza wants to be on top. You remember his wish? If they gave Frieza that wish, do you know what he would have done at the end of the Tournament of Power? Frieza wanted to overthrow Zeno. Frieza wants to be on top of everything. What Dragon Ball is doing now is what a lot of other shows do. Could they have executed it better? Yes, but listen to me. What Dragon Ball is doing is trying to make Frieza like what he already was. The stand-front villain of Dragon Ball. When you think of Dragon Ball and you think of a villain, the first one to come to your mind is always going to be Frieza. Even before Resurrection F, it's going to be Frieza. Because Frieza's iconic. Frieza's going to be like, not in terms of, I'm talking about in terms of villainry. He's going to be like, he's going to be the staple. So he's going to be like, you see how Eggman is to Sonic? You see him everywhere, he's causing havoc? That's what Frieza's going to be. He's going to be that guy. He's going to be that guy. For those of you that don't understand. Hopefully this video made sense. Hopefully you guys can understand. I'm not saying you can't have your problems with the arc. You can't have your problems with the arc. But please understand that this thing with Frieza did make sense. If you're tired of seeing Frieza, cool. But it did make sense. And before you judge it, if Dragon Ball does go in the same pattern again and they kill Frieza off next arc, then riot. Pitchfork. I don't care. But if they don't, and I feel like they're really trying to plan something different this time, I really feel it, that they're planning something different with Frieza. I don't think Frieza's going to do the same shit. Then you guys just don't complain. So I'm just saying now, don't complain yet. Just wait it out until the next arc. Oh my god, man. I need to start writing these shits down, bro. This is off the dome. I just had this in my head for a while, bro. One more thing before I wrap the video. I almost forgot. Color change. Guys, we've literally had... Super Saiyan was not super creative either. It was simple, done right. All these forms of Dragon Ball are simple, done right. You're talking about color changes. Super Saiyan 1 to 3 was the exact same hair color, just more spiky and longer. That's not really creative on paper, is it? No, it's not. Buhan's forms, for example, were not creative. They just threw clothes on him and gave him a nose. It's not really creative. Like, guys, Dragon Ball doesn't have the most creative transformations on the planet. You should know that. And the thing, even with Super Saiyan, the Super Saiyan God forms, it's this. Alright, let me break it down to you like this. The God forms, it's the same form. Alright, Super Saiyan God, its base form, using God Ki. That's why Goku's hair, for example, doesn't spike up. His hair color just changes. It's just a different energy supply. Super Saiyan Blue is Super Saiyan, but with God Ki. That's why it's the same hair spike as Super Saiyan, but it's a different color because it's a different energy tank. Or different fuel. It's a different fuel. You get what I'm saying? Hopefully that makes sense. And with Frieza, use your brain. Frieza went gold. He made his form gold to mock Super Saiyan. It's like Frieza's Super Saiyan. You see what I'm talking about? Black, we don't know why. It may just cause. I don't know if it's because of Ultra Instinct or whatnot, but who knows. Now I'm done. Okay? I got all my thoughts off. This is a different type of video from what I usually do. If you guys want me to talk more on different shows or anime, different topics from different shows and anime, let me know. Please, can we get this video to 10 likes? That shows me you guys want to have more videos like this where I just sit down and talk to y'all on different topics. Okay? Whether it's anime, real life, but preferably anime and, you know, Marvel, DC. You know I like Marvel. Come on, guys. You know I like anime. You know I like real life shit too. So, whatever you want, I got y'all. 10 likes for the next one. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care.